Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a f***. Don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning.
I don't know what's going on. GM, everyone. GM, Twitter will not let us go live. I keep trying to force it, and it keeps saying an error. So, no Twitter today, everybody. Thanks, Elon. Anyway.
Thanks, Elon. He
welcome
ruined
to the
it.
GM show.
GM,
everybody.
everyone.
GM. I'm Freeman, joined by my host, Mr. Take Profits, who is back from the penalty box. We have allowed him back. He promised he will behave himself. And, oh, God, man. Actually, back to the penalty box he goes. Anyway, that was shortly lived. Nice to have him back for a couple seconds. Okay, I guess we'll bring him back again. You got to behave yourself. We're going to have to meet you. Welcome, everybody, to the GM Show, the Crypto Morning News Show. And I see a couple of you in the chat there. GM, GE, everybody. Let's get into everything. We got a lot to catch Mr. Take Profits up on, and we got plenty of new news to talk about. And before we do, check out gmtv.lol. I laugh every time. And check out the Kimono Indicator. It's an all-in-one trading view indicator. Shows you trend, momentum, volatility. Volume has 10 built-in indicators. And it is free if you join the Discord for a limited time until our NFT project drops. The GM bots. This is going to give you access to the Kimono. So the Kimono will be token gated. There's also going to be holder-only streams and Discord channels. And it is deflationary. You can burn the NFT to sponsor the show. So, yeah, lots of good stuff going on there. Super easy to get whitelisted. Just go on over to gmtv.lol to see the whole process. And so, I don't know where to start, honestly, today, because there's plenty to catch Mr. Take Profits up on. Do you know about what happened with Dogecoin?
Lost on what's going on. I'm just trying to catch up today. Dogecoin went to the moon, bro. It like pumped like 20%.
Oh no, dude, 150%. Try again.
Holy smokes.
We had 150% pump, and it's not done. Actually, really, from when it started, we're actually up 100.
I'm like 20%. I saw it pump 20%, and all of a sudden, I'm like, oh shit! Yeah,
we're almost 170%. We're at 168.
Damn,
168%
That's
pump
incredible,
in the past
Doge.
5 days. So, or 6 days, something like that. I mean, it's just been a crazy
That's
week.
so fucking funny, man.
Yeah, pretty crazy. So that was like, and in hindsight, I said this yesterday, it was really one of the most obvious plays. Like, if you would have just bought on the day last week, on the 26th, when it was announced that that the Twitter deal was on, that's right down here. If you would have just bought on that day,
you'd have been happy. Yeah,
very happy.
I'd accumulated a little Doge a little while ago, and so now I'm gonna have to fucking check on that position.
Yeah, I would
Fuck
check on it.
Yeah, that's
I would
dope.
definitely check on it. Well, at least you got a win there then, because there were a couple wins to be had over the past week, and most of them I missed it completely. So yeah, hopefully a couple of people got in on this Doge one. What else happened? What else happened? Oh, Cryptodickbutts had a pump from Elon tweeting a dick butt. That's literally all it took was Elon
Dude,
tweeting
all it
a
is
picture of a dick
Elon. This
butt.
whole market is just what Elon does. It's just like
it's the Elon market, yes. And it pumped up to a 2.9 floor price, but it's coming back down.
Yeah,
So
dude, it likes to
was a
hang out at
temporary
this.
pump.
It's having a hard time getting over 3.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it was down at 1.9. Elon's tweet rocketed it up to 2.9.
Gosh,
and
dude,
then it's kind
so
of coming back
funny.
down.
Fucking Elon, man, pumping
Well,
Doge.
it's crazy
pumping
because
dick butts.
it wasn't even, he didn't tweet even a dick butt. I mean, a crypto dick butt. It was just it was the old school dick butt.
Old school dick butt, yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter if the dick butt's pumped. So those were a couple of the happenings.
So funny, dude. Man.
Yesterday we had the Art Gobblers, which is it was a Justin Roiland project. You know,
I heard about this one.
Rick and Morty.
I heard about this one.
Yeah, so this was the co-creator of Rick and Morty, his NFT project. It was free to mint, and it immediately went up to 15 ETH, the floor on secondary, just immediately out of the gate. So there was lots of people complaining on Twitter that this was essentially an influencer pump because all the influencers had whitelist spots for this. So it makes so much sense. Exactly, Dekenza. It makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Just like everything in this market, we have Dogecoin pumping 170%. We have Cryptodickbutts pumping on a simple tweet, and we have a free mint going to 15 ETH immediately. It's an amazing time to be alive. Generational wealth is being made and is also slipping through our fingertips as well.
All at the same time.
Yeah. So, I mean, big congrats to all the influencers that got to dump on their followers yesterday. Big ups to all of them. I wonder how many you were allowed to mint if you were on the whitelist. Like, were you able to mint multiples? I wonder. I don't know. Because if you were able to mint multiples, then that's just crazy. One interesting thing is that that Blur.io, the marketplace Blur.io, actually accounted for over half of the trading volume. So Blur.io is just absolutely crushing OpenSea essentially.
How's that? That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's been taking market share from OpenSea massively.
So what's Blur? Why do you think that's the case? Why Blur?
Because it's way faster, way better, and it has optional royalties. You know, it's so, you know, that's what everybody loves, the optional royalties.
Yeah, because when you're trading, that ruins a lot of profit. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not cute. Yeah, exactly. And so anyway, I think, you know, actually I was gonna have this up. I forgot to. Oh, you can see here's Blur.io tweet last night reached a new all-time high of 8,453 ETH volume yesterday. That's about $3.2 million. And actually, I was gonna have this Dekenza's tweet up. It was Dekenza. I think I retweeted it the other day. He had posted a graph. Was it Dekenza that posted a graph? Who was it that posted a graph? Oh, no. Let me go to my own profile here. Somebody had posted a graph of the... Oh, here it is. Maybe it wasn't Dekenza. It was Easy. Here you can see the percentage of sales by Phil Source. And these are for Ethereum NFTs. And you can see this is Blur here, this orange here. And you can see it's just starting to totally eat into OpenSea's volume here.
It's taken into OpenSea's, but also sucking out of Gem. It looks like all the others
Gem
too, because those are going down.
They're all going down except for Blur. Yeah. So it's Blur is happening, and it's the, you know, the 0% royalty thing. And all, you know, just like Magic Eden was losing market share until they went optional royalties. It's kind of like forcing the whole market to go to an optional royalty scheme, and the real question is how. Yeah, just what's the best implementation of this? Looks Rare went optional royalties, but they are giving now a percentage of the marketplace fee back to creators. And I think that's more fair. You know, it seems so unfair. And I say this every day now, but it seems really unfair for the marketplaces to be charging a fee, but then make it optional for you to give the creator a royalty when the marketplace wouldn't exist without the creators. So it's just like, it's jacked up, I think. So the marketplaces, it really probably should be sharing that fee with creators. Right. Probably. Yeah. So.
Right. Instead of doing, just have one fee and then distribute that fee with all the creators. And then you're not sitting here just.
Yes.
Yeah. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm checking. I haven't even been to Blur. This is
I do like the Blur aesthetics. I like the Tron vibe. I like the glowing numbers. I'm a total sucker for minimal, but Tron-y. I'm all for minimal Troniness. I just wish there was like a music player up in the top right corner. Like I need some MySpaciness or something where I can like play. I can like click the little sound, and it's like got a like electronic music, just like a cool beat going. Because then I could really get into it. Like, and I could be listening to this like Tron music and surfing around through the Gobblers, choosing a Gobbler to pay 13.29 ETH for. So yeah, I do like Blur, and yes, Dekenza's right. People want the airdrop. So like a huge percentage of the where was the graph by Blur? Blur was saying, this a huge win for the Blur community, who will receive a majority of Blur. So Blur is going to do an airdrop to everyone who through November lists on this marketplace. You will be eligible for the Blur token airdrop, and that's coming in January.
Okay, so, yeah, dude, I'm going to Blur. There you go.
All you gotta say is free monies.
All you gotta say is airdrop, and
and everyone goes. I mean, it's obviously working. So makes it look like NFTs are work spreadsheet. Well, I kind of like that. It's very easy. It's easy. It's not pretty, but it's like easy. Like this is like I can go to Bored Ape Yacht Club, and it's more like a market, right? It's like I'm just trading assets. I'm not trying to look super close at the artwork, right? I'm just trying to figure out where the best arbitrage is, or where the best deal is, or I'm not really caring too much about the artwork when I'm on Blur.
Right.
And I think Dekenza's is just a little salty because it's really hard to see the beauty of the Dekenza on
big
here.
Peen art.
Yeah. You're just like, this just looks like some weird modern paint splotch art. But then you open it up and you're like, oh wait, there's dicks there. So anyway, yeah, I like Blur. I think they're doing good over there. So do you know what Art Gobblers is, Joe? Like, do you know what it does?
No.
Yeah,
I just heard it was free to like 15 ETH or whatever. So
yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna play a little video real quick from them, and maybe this will help everybody out. Yesterday we went through the longest thread ever made. I think it's the Guinness World Record for the longest thread ever created, and it was about the tokenomics of Gobblers and why you should be bullish. But it gave me a headache. I had to take a 3-hour nap after the show because my head hurt so bad. It was a splitting headache after reading that thread. But so this is a little more concise. We won't make you we won't give you the same pains.
Spare me.
Okay, now
what the fuck? Who are you? Why did you kidnap me?
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Sorry. I was saying, now, do you understand what this whole thing's all about?
No! Are you fucking kidding me? What is wrong with you people? I'm fucking stuck in here for a fucking week? You hit me in the head. You knocked me out. I feel sick. How is kidnapping me and tying me up gonna make me understand anything? They just want us to care about the pages and the art. Make pages, sell pages, buy art that's been drawn on the pages, make pages with the goo. I drank the Kool-Aid. I get it now. I'm a believer. The art and the pages are the most important part of this. Artists draw on the blank pages. They made me see. Support the artist discovery. Get a blank page and draw something amazing on it. Get recognition. It all makes sense. I'm not crazy. I swear. I have found purpose and meaning and happiness, and I got a pony. I've always wanted a pony. Feed the Gobblers art. They love to eat the art. Just blank pages and pages with art on them. Use the goo to get Gobblers. I'm not insane. I swear. I love their goo. It comes out of a hose on their backs. I'm not crazy. How dare you? I'm not insane. They make goo. You use goo to make blank pages. Artists draw the blank pages and they feed art to the art gobblers. I'm not crazy.
Is he crazy?
Okay. So
now tell me what this project is about.
So you have blank pages that the artists make art on, basically, you know. So I'm assuming those are maybe NFTs of some sort made by other artists, and then they are fed to the Gobbler. Which that one I'm a little confused. Maybe it's like if you own the Gobbler, you're then able to get those NFTs. And then basically you get goo, and then you use that goo to get more Gobblers. Then that way you can get more of these NFTs from these artists that are able to make within this community.
You've essentially got the gist. I mean, you're off in a couple ways, but that's
All
to
right.
be expected because it's kind of confusing.
It
But
is.
yeah, essentially, Gobblers make goo, which is the goo token. You know, the
Right.
goo is used to make blank pages. Artists that can make make art on the blank pages. The goo is the art is fed to the Gobblers, and you can make like a super Gobbler. I forget what they call it, which creates like 3 times as much goo. You know, it's kind of like the D-gods and the dead gods, right? How the dead gods generate more dust. And that's essentially it. You know, it's kind of it's a little weird, for sure. So, but like there's people making art, and the art is actually pretty good. You know, like the artists are actually making some decent art over there on the pages. The question I have is like, is there going to be a good market for the art that's drawn? You know, I've been making lots of really good art pieces over here. And I've been, saving my pieces and sharing them, but no one wants to buy them. I don't know what's wrong with everyone. I think I make really good art.
What's your art? Show them here.
Look,
Show them.
here. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can't see my screen. Here's the one I just made.
Okay.
You don't like it.
I don't like it.
Okay. Well, everyone's art is very subjective. So
it is very subjective. So this is so basically people make art on this. This is basically so this is like the pages. So how did you get a page? Do you buy
no, I don't think this is an official page. I don't know how again, like I don't have a Gobbler. I don't know how any of this really works. I wasn't whitelisted.
Derivative.
I'm very salty about not being whitelisted, and so I haven't really figured out too much, honestly. But you can go draw on the website. So, yes, amazing, thought-provoking. You don't like it because you don't understand it. Yes, exactly. That's the Gobblers, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting you can see, oh yeah, that's the one I made yesterday. This one, beautiful artwork I made yesterday. It's interesting. I just am still trying to figure out how long is this gonna last, right? Like how long will the hype for this last? Is my question. Like how long can this ecosystem
pretty funny
of creating art and gobbling the art?
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I like this project.
So my question is, with the art, is there a marketplace for the art? Because you have to feed the art to your Gobbler, right? So I'm guessing the people that own Gobblers are using goo to buy the art that they then are putting it, that they're then feeding their gobbler. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
And does
piece
that mean
together
they
a couple
burn
things
it?
I don't
Does that? Do you
exactly
think
know.
that means they burn the NFT, or does that just mean that they have it in their wallet, that they're able
Well,
to
I don't
get
even
it
know if
because
the
they have a
blank
gobbler?
pages are. I don't even know if they're on the blockchain. I'm not really sure about that detail. If the blank pages and the art is on the blockchain or not, or if it's some other just data point in a database that's used. Because, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question for the big brains in the chat. Maybe somebody knows. Yeah, exactly. Dickens, just create a scheduled tweet for 6 months from now that says "Remember Gobblers." Yeah, I mean, it's got Justin Roiland behind it. It's got obviously a good technical team, a good development team.
Dude, that
They're obviously
voiceover,
doing
that
it well.
Rick and Morty,
Yeah, very Rick and Morty.
yeah, that fucking
yeah
voiceover is.
Does the utility even matter at all? No. It's all about community, guys. It's all about.
I think
community.
I don't know. I like this. I like it's a cool project. It's a cool art project. Okay, now how sustainable is it? It's just how I think how they mix it up. You know what I mean? They probably have got to do something to kind of like spice things up in the future.
Well,
you know?
yeah, there will have to be an. You mean an airdrop?
Oh.
You mean next week they have to do an airdrop, right? Make art, sell it. So you can make the art for free, right? Share it with the world for free. Then you can laminate it with a blank page to turn it into a rare and gobbable digital collectible. So the wording there makes me think that it is on chain once you turn it into a official drawing, right?
Once you get that blank page kind of deal.
Get the blank page, yeah. I'm still not sure how that part works, but you know. You can figure out how you can stack goo. You know, the more goo you hold, the faster it produces.
So when does the SEC get involved?
Oh, you know, that's in it. You don't worry about that right now, bro. Don't worry about that. You're such a Debbie Downer with your SEC.
I was just asking.
God, dude, you always got to be like SEC. Okay, Fed. Okay, we all know who the Fed is on this show.
Hey,
okay.
Yeah, you fucking narc. Get out of here. Yeah.
Okay, Fed. Anyway, yeah, that's the Gobblers, dude. And
whenever
I think
there's a token, I'm always like, yeah, it smells like SEC regulations. But you know, especially when you're stacking it, you know, you're staking it and earning and you get airdropped.
Yeah, I know. Is the goo on chain? I'm guessing it is. These are all questions that I have not like looked deep enough because I'm just not going to be in this project. So it's like if I really wanted to look deep, I'd figure out is all these minor details. And yeah, maybe I should just do that for the show, right? To like inform our audience well. But I know nobody that watches this show has 13 ETH to even get into this project. And I know nobody that watches this show was whitelisted for it. So I know none of them really care. They just want to hear us shit on it. And so that's
the God, and it's very I mean it's interesting.
Imagine someone telling you all this with no hype. Yeah, like tell a normie.
Gosh. Yeah.
Let's tell normies about Art Gobblers.
Yeah. Explain Art Gobblers to normies.
Yeah, that'd be a fun video just all on its own.
That would be a good compilation.
Like okay, so
yeah.
Oh yes. Oh man. One day, yeah. It's like Picasso, right? You know, he wasn't or Van Gogh. You know, it's like artists, they're not recognized when they're alive, right? Once we pass on, all our clips will be shared for eternity and they will transcend and live beyond us. So okay, let's move on from the Gobblers, please.
All right.
GoblinTown co-founder Alex Taub is going to has provided a post-mortem on the SIM swapping attack that compromised his Twitter account yesterday.
Geez.
So there was a SIM swapping attack. I mean, just another attack. You know, these SIM swapping attacks do happen. And he wrote a novel about what happened and how he got essentially how he got hacked And then, after gaining control of Tobbs' account, the attacker attempted to persuade his followers to mint a scam egg NFT, later trolling them with a picture of a luxury watch, perhaps signaling their success in duping the followers. He said, while I'm the victim here, I didn't lose anything besides a day of work and the trust of the people that follow me. There are people that lost ETH and NFTs because of something that came from my account. And it sounds like they're going to try to reimburse the victims. You can message him on Twitter, funny enough, or directly through Discord. And I guess he is going to try to reimburse. He says the process may take some time, but they do plan to reimburse any party with adequate proof of being affected by the hacker. So, at least he's trying to make things right. But, another day, another hack, scam, rug.
Dude.
Yeah. I don't know how much was, I don't know how many people were affected by this, or how many people were affected, or how much money ended up getting scammed. Oh my God. Yeah. Look at this. Very nice. Great. Thanks, asshole. Coinbase is arguing SEC's XRP lawsuit caused $15 billion in losses for retail traders. The exchange Coinbase has filed an amicus brief in support of Ripple in its case against the SEC. So Coinbase is getting involved in the SEC lawsuit, and they are arguing that there was a $15 billion loss for their users. Now, what does that mean? Like, what do they want, right? Are they just trying to help make the Ripple case stronger? Because they're obviously not going to give $15 billion from the government and give it an airdrop it to all the Coinbase users. So I think that they're just trying to bolster the case for the Ripple side here. But they said, in the absence of a regulatory framework governing digital assets, Coinbase believes that parties like Ripple must be permitted to pursue fair notice defenses in a matter where they are facing surprise enforcement actions like this. Existing SEC requirements only on you don't even need to read any of that. They're essentially just arguing that the SEC, because there were no rules, and they just kind of brought this case against Ripple to just kind of out of nowhere, that it's really damaged the whole community, and that they should fuck off or something like that. I think that's my professional summary.
That's your take, huh?
That's my take. Yes. Let's see. DeKenza said, should we go buy Ripple? Hey, out the mud says time to swoop an Art Gobbler. Oh, dang. Okay, I was wrong. People in this audience do have money. Okay. Out the mud. Cool. Well, I hope that you make a lot of goo and just spread your goo all over the world.
Yes, I hope the goo works out for you. I don't know, man. Yes. I'm a little actually like. Would you? Okay, so it's like what's up? I wonder. Gobbler, right? Here we are talking about fucking gobblers again, aren't we? Would you get a gobbler or a mutinate? Because they're probably close to each other, right? Or a D-God. They're all probably pretty close.
Gross! What a whole bunch of gross options you gave me.
Well, let me do because what gobblers are ETH, right?
I would just sweep all Kansas.
So
was that an option?
No.
Okay.
No. Gobblers or mutant.
That shouldn't be hard, but it is hard, because mutants to me are they're bargain bin apes, right? And they're there's like some kind of there's like a prestige to having a Yuga PFP, right? But will gobblers last is really the question, right? And will gobblers have the prestige of a Yuga asset is really the question. And I think it's too early to tell. It's just too early to tell.
You have a choice right now. If I said
I'd get a Gobbler right now.
Okay, all right.
I would take the risk. I would go with the risky option because
because the mutants don't move.
I mean, are mutants going to go to 20 ETH anytime soon?
Yeah.
Are they even going to go to
Gobblers might have
17 ETH?
Have a chance of moving.
Yeah, see, well, on the reveal, that's the question, right?
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a reveal.
Usually there's kind of a dump on reveal, but maybe Dickenza's. We're usually wrong, and the chat is usually right. So, 30 ETH it is, I guess. I'd rather sweep the floor of Utes. Oh, wow, that wasn't even an option. But okay, fair play. I wonder what is the price difference there between Utes and let's see. I don't know what the current price of Sol is right now. Well, it's way cheaper. A Ute is way cheaper, but yeah, if you swept the floor, that would probably equal something like a. See, that's actually probably is a better play. If you sweep the floor, you get a bunch of them. As long as they go up. That's the problem. Okay. There was some great TA advice there from the chat. Thank you guys. And would I buy XRP? Is XRP going to have a Dogecoin like pump when the lawsuit's over? Was a good question from Dickenza. So I think we should just go into the charts. I will give Mr. TP a second to pull up his charts. But yeah, I think that's a good question, Dickenza. Let's look.
That's
at
coming
the
up,
XRP
isn't it?
chart.
Yeah, that's coming up this month.
I don't know.
XRP, or is it? I don't know.
Well, like when the lawsuit will be over. Well, you go do the technical fundamentals, and I'll check.
All right. I guess XRP doesn't seem like it's like. I mean, this is the 4-hour chart. We had that pumpage, if you guys remember, not too long ago. On the daily, I mean, we are a couple of things to note. So we are we're diddling in the middle, essentially, right? We have the 200 moving average and 50 moving average. That price has been just chilling between for over a week now. So this could be this is interesting because it could just be chilling here, waiting for something to be happening with that case. I know. Good thing here, price is above the 50 moving average. You like to see that to be more on a buy side. Bad thing is that it's below the 200 moving average, and the 50 is below the 200. So you would actually expect more of a maybe price breaking down below the 50 moving average again is what I would expect. And here on the Kimono wave, it's given us clues here. We do have a red overbought signal on the Kimono. We have momentum trending downward. Price, we're getting lower highs. So I would say from here, it does look more bearish, right? To me, it says price is more likely to break down below that 50 moving average. So the question here is really, that it's really depending on that case if we get any more.
Well, and it sounds like we're expecting a judgment in March, most likely. So,
geez Louise. Okay, yeah. So we can't really expect. If it breaks the 50 moving, like if we're getting lower lows. So why I'm thinking we could maybe break down, claim this vector candle zone, and we could maybe get like lower lows on the price. But then what if we actually get bullish news or something coming out here, and then we start, we actually get a bullish divergence? That can happen. But right now, I would be looking out for those shorts, just because there are zones down here you'd like to take. We have been getting lower highs and lower lows, so I'm assuming the next move down will go down for lower lows, right? So it just, it seems like it's really, I could see the price coming down, right? We have all these vector candle zones to be taken out. But at the same time, it's holding the 50. It's holding right. It came down, wick below it, popped right back up. I mean, it's a tough one. It's tough. It's diddling in the middle, like I said, right? But Kimono Wave says that this could be a decent time to short. But if we do short, if we do start breaking down below the 50, just like what's happened in the past, we've broken support and then just gotten right back up. Come down, broke support, come right back up. So it just I'm not, it doesn't mean that just because we break the 50 moving average on the daily doesn't mean we're going to continue to close candles down here. We could break it, pop back up. We really want to start seeing price going above the 200 moving average, separating itself from the 50 and getting that 50 moving average above the 200. That's what we're wanting to see. But right now, not happening. So be patient. I'd be waiting me to stack some XRP just to see if we can get prices licked down, come down and get these vector candle zones before we start really kind of seeing a more bullish run. But yeah, so right now, not looking too hot. Not looking too hot. It's just ranging here for the last a few weeks, right?
Yes, Dolph. I know that was always the tease, right? Is that XRP would be used by banks? I remember in like 2017 or something like that. I remember hearing that.
I remember too.
I don't know though. I mean, in reality, what even is XRP?
All right, guys, let's move on. Here's Bitcoin. Right, June to here. We're on a daily charts, just for everyone's reference. We could be seeing a retrace. So we have a overbought signal, could be printing here on Bitcoin, right? We have to wait until the daily candle close, which is until this evening, right? So we have 9 hours still left to go. But if this prints, this might be a good time to short. Just know that you have the 50 moving average that you got to challenge. So take your profits if you do get in that short around this zone. We have a vector candle zone here on the daily that we could see price coming back down to. And really tomorrow is going to be the big one because it's the, Powell gets to talk and everything with the whole interest rates and all that fun stuff. I think that goes down tomorrow. Basically, it's what I think is expected is 0.75 increase, right? If he does 0.75 and does hey, I think we might be chilling out the next few raises, then I think we would get a major pump. We could be seeing, because if we get, but it's gonna have every time this kind of shit happens, we always see like candles come down and then just skyrocket. So that's something that I could totally see is like this candle kind of chuds up here, and then tomorrow morning we wick down here, challenge the point of control, take that vector candle zone out, and then we just moon it. Then we moon it. So I'm looking to get entries back down here at the point of control, lower volume range level still. Just for my buying, because I think, whenever he talks, whenever we have these kind of announcements, it's always a Darth Maul lightsaber kind of day. You got candles just wicking down and wicking up like crazy. So it's gonna be it'll be a crazy one tomorrow. So today we could just be kind of setting up for that. And see what happens. But yeah, I mean, right now price is above the 50 moving average, but every time we have price above the 50 moving average, we don't stay here very long, do we, in the past? So and we haven't even broken a range, right? We're still down below the range volume high here. We really just hit our strong level of support and resistance. I believe last time I was on the show, right? It's been a minute. Geez, it's been a few days. But that's basically what we were saying, was that we really need to be breaking this level But this is where I would actually be looking for shorts because we are at a support level. I was hoping, I was thinking, saying that I was expecting price to get up here to the volume range high at least. Maybe at least wick up there and come down. But maybe that's what happens tomorrow, right? We get bad news. Maybe he increases it and says that we're still going to be super aggressive and all that kind of type of stuff. Then, which I don't know. I don't know why would he change his narrative now. You know what I mean? What, because the EU told him to? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. He has a.
Yes,
that's not wrong.
Fake profits has been missing for a long time.
But neither is Freeman.
MIA.
Neither is Freeman. All right. ETH was doing decent. Now it's below daily open. We have. I'm just hoping I don't have to bust out my old. I already deleted my volume range from this range back down here. And I'm not going back. All right. So we're not going back. But look at this. Volume high from our high here to our current price, right? That volume range, that mid-range volume range, this is from August, all right? August to today. We're challenging the top of that, and we're getting rejected. From June, I believe this is, or no, May to today, this volume range. But remember, these are June lows. We are challenging that as well. This is a very strong level of resistance, and we really need to start breaking this to be pretty bullish here. But it's not, Ethereum, it kind of sucks because it's like it came down to this great buying zone, which I did accumulate, like I said I wanted to, but I didn't accumulate enough of it. I'm just kicking my ass because I was holding out to see if I got lower wicks down here to claim this volume range low, to really go in hard. But we just stuck here. This level of support, it wasn't challenged before, and it was really strong for Ethereum. And we just skyrocketed up to the high. And now it's a question of if we can break this level. We have yet to see. I mean, it's right now, it looks like it's getting rejected. Again, here on the daily, we are getting potentially a overbought signal. Now, we could just be seeing a small retrace today. Everyone kind of gearing up for the announcement tomorrow. And then we'll just wick down, skyrocket up if it's all good news tomorrow. And then we could maybe start breaking this volume high here and challenging the 200 moving average. All right. So same thing with ETH right now. It's kind of in a ETH and Bitcoin right now are both challenging resistances. It looks like they're getting rejected right now. Both are showing some short signals here on the kimono wave. But tomorrow, again, it's kind of like if this was any other day, I'd be like, oh yeah, we're going down. We are retracing back down to the 50 moving average here on ETH on the daily. That's at least what you could expect, kind of thing. But with tomorrow crazy announcement stuff, it's kind of like this kimono wave. Yes, it's true. It's showing
but
some
it can't predict.
signals.
It doesn't predict.
But if tomorrow's news good, then yeah,
Exactly.
it's that candle could get reprinted, and now we have it could be red candle today, green dot tomorrow, kind of type deal. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah. All right. What other one should we look at? I want to look at Doge because Doge, I checked on. Well, I just it was not necessarily I checked on. I read headlines on it. I was like, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, it's up 20%. But that just must have been for that one day.
Yeah,
went up 20%.
That was like, yeah.
And then didn't realize that it
day.
did that again and again and again. Yeah.
Just kept going.
Yeah. So pretty crazy, Doge. I mean, I think I accumulated. No, it was down. Yeah, I gotta look at my Bybit account. It wasn't in June. It was. I think it might have been around here. Is actually when I was accumulating because I saw, my whole thing was okay. We could probably get up to 200 moving average. When I saw these candles here, this looks about familiar. Accumulated, got stuck with a bag, and now my bag is happy. So I'm gonna be happy. I wonder if I take profits on that. What is this? Oh shit, yeah. 60 some percent probably around I'm probably in. That's not bad, man. I'm gonna and see that's what's so surprising to me is like I totally flopped this one because I should have been paying attention and taking profits when these were waking up, but I don't know. This one's a hard one for me to whether or not to take profit. I think I might take some
was gonna
profits.
start dying yesterday, but then
I know it does
kept
look
going.
like it does look like it's
kept going. Charles Hoskinson wants it to become like a Cardano side chain and wants to give it smart contract functionality. He's just trying to take advantage
he's trying to help
of it.
his own.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's trying to help his own fucking token that's in the fucking.
He's like, oh god, what if it gets integrated with
Cardano's
Twitter?
The only winner. Cardano and SHIB are the only winners. How about this fucking market, dude? It's so fucking ridiculous.
You said, it's the Elon market.
It's the Elon market, man. That's kind of sad, isn't it? I don't know how. I'm just like, I mean, what kind of world are we in that? Like, what kind of world are we? We sit here and we're like, oh, one dude gets to decide what's happening with the market, and Powell and everyone talks shit and stuff like that. Meanwhile, they're the first ones that jump on every fucking tweet Elon does. You know what I mean? It's like what's the difference? Like, one dude has so much power of the market. It's like how fucked up is that? You know what I mean? Like,
well, we're good sheep, good followers.
We're only humans, aren't we?
Yeah,
everyone's just right. We're only humans.
Yeah, we tend to follow the hype.
Cardano looks like it's getting a rejection. See, this is a perfect shorting scenario for me on Cardano. Beautiful. Why? How? One, we challenge 50 moving average. We pull away. All right. This would actually be a good buying opportunity here because you're really far extended from not only support or resistance, what was support is now likely resistance, but also from the 50 moving average. Means reversion strategy here would tell you to buy. We're going to be coming back up to the moving average to challenge it. Currently, we are challenging it. This would be my take profit. Get your shorts in, baby. We are getting a rejection from the 50 moving average, going for potentially lower lows. Vector candle zones down here. We want to send 88 to 0. That's what it's going to. All right. Wow. So this is beautiful. Everything telling me on 88 is short. Again, no. Tomorrow morning.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Tomorrow, you just don't know what the hell is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right. And I think a lot of people are pretty hopeful. I think a lot of people are like, oh, yes, yeah, we're going to raise it 7.5. And he's going to say that we're going to start chilling it down. Maybe next month that we're just going to let it ride for a month or so, through the rest of the year. Maybe he says something like that. And now we'll just have the rockets kind of go. The markets would go insane. So but if he sits there and it's very like, we're another 75% next month, there's no reason to change it. We're likely going to do something similar, but we're just going to see what the data. What's probably going to happen is he's just going to raise it, and he's going to be like, "Oh, we're just going to see what the data is for the next few months and see all that kind of type shit." And I don't know, man. I think people.
I'm just waiting for the tweet
bullish,
from Elon that says the bull market's back, baby. That's all I'm waiting. Just waiting for the Elon tweet that tells us the bull market's back.
So funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, 88.
Funny.
Big turn sandwich. Let's check out Solana. Let's update this.
Yeah, and Dolph's right. Elections too next week. So Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to
That's
be
another-
interesting. I don't know
that's
what
another interesting-
it's like.
yeah,
What
who
if
knows what the effect
Democrats
of that'll
win?
be.
Is it gonna tank, or if the Republican wins, is it gonna
Yeah.
pump? It almost
don't
feel
know.
like if the Republicans won, it would tank, only because then nothing's gonna get done in the government. It's just like shit.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna get done for the next few years. It's
It'll
just
be
gonna
gridlock.
be nonstop bickering.
Yeah.
If Democrats win, I mean, I'm trying to think if that would be things would get done, but is it really market friendly? Is it
Yeah, right.
optimistic kind of shit
Yeah.
that would get that would help the markets? What are
Yeah,
they gonna do that's
uh-huh.
gonna help the markets?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they don't really
Nothing I
have
can
much
think of
an
off the top of
authority
my
now.
head.
Right? Yeah, I'm like, are they gonna print money again? Print money, print the money. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Again, like we've said on the show, like I don't know. I'm not gonna get there. This isn't a political show, but this is a crypto only show. So I don't know exactly how those elections are gonna necessarily affect investors kind of
Yeah, we'd have
sentiment, right?
maybe on election day, what we should do is we should look, or the day before, maybe we should look at the past election charts.
Yeah,
and
see
what happened
so
on
Dolph, so
election
this
days
is
in
what
the
I was
past.
thinking too, is maybe tomorrow's announcement is just gonna be whatever could help
to
Biden
try to
and
help.
Democrats.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's probably part of the
Right.
strategy, of course.
So if that's the case, it could be a decent pump. You know what I mean?
He's going to come out and he's going to say, market is amazing. Recession's over.
It's like, guess what?
Well, I
We're
guess
not raising
we were
shit.
never in a recession, according to them.
Yeah,
so I
we ain't
guess,
raising shit. We're sending the markets to the moon. This recession's over. We're make everyone gets all that. That would be
thanks
so
to
fun.
Kenza for going and looking at 538 for us. Dekenza bringing in the polls. We have live polls.
Here it is.
Our pollster, the pollster Dekenza, our pollster here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Republicans have a huge, that's kind of how it goes in these midterms is the other party has a better chance, but it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I know. It
Yeah.
will be interesting. It's a total
Yeah, and I don't know. I really
clusterfuck.
don't know how that's gonna really affect the markets that much.
Yeah.
It's like to me it's a toss up, right? Yeah, like what if Democrats lose the House but keep the Senate kind of type deal?
Yeah, then you're looking at like total gridlock.
Again, like it's just like no shit's gonna get, like if Republicans own both, cool, they'll try to pass a bunch of shit, but then Biden won't sign shit and nothing's gonna get done. It's just gonna be.
I really love our system.
It's like, yeah, dude,
It works really well.
I'm telling you, they should
Super
just do.
Yeah, here we go. No. Okay, just stop.
Longer.
Don't make me mute you. Don't make me mute
longer
you.
terms and only one. You don't get to sit there and be live term. Anyway,
I'm letting you get a little bit out, but you're almost getting muted. I'm hovering over the mute button.
I know. I'm like, how far do I go before I get muted?
Yeah, whatever happens, they'll accuse each other of cheating. Yeah, inevitably. That's part of the fun, though. That's part of the fun. Yeah, great. Yeah, well, we'll talk more election stuff in the next couple days, but yeah, okay. Well, that was good. That was a good market look, I think.
Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back.
Good to be back.
Yeah.
It's fun.
be
It's a roller
looking
coaster
bullish.
it's a roller coaster of love.
Not
Okay.
holding- no, it's getting rejected, but we'll see. See, tomorrow's going to be really interesting because we're all at these levels.
Because we're at the
of
top
resistance.
yeah, exactly.
We're at the top. Like this is
I know,
where
will
you'd
we
want to
just
take
blast
profits,
through?
not
Yeah.
necessarily go long. So I'm going to
I
be
definitely would
patiently
say
waiting.
the best advice right now is to take profits while you got them, and then
profits
take
if you got 'em.
50%. I mean, actually, this isn't advice. Never mind. This is not advice. But what I personally would be doing is taking 50% out at least, profits, and then let the other 50% rip, baby. Let it ride.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go to the intermission, and on the other side, we'll chat a little bit more about NFTs. There's oh, it's always fun. Okay. Yeah. So stick around. Subscribe to the show. Like it.
Oh shit! I forgot. Yeah, liquidations for Bitcoin. A lot hovering around 19,000, like down below 9. Yeah. So there's a lot of reasons why we could wick down there. See, that's the thing is like the news tomorrow. It's gonna wick down, pop right back up. Is my prediction.
Okay, that's the prediction. Okay, you heard it here first. Stick around.
Yeah.
You know what an NFT stands for?
Not at all.
No. Okay. No, all good. That's it. That's it. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No, if I'm being honest, no.
Okay. That's okay. That's
Sorry.
good. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No,
You don't?
I don't know.
Okay. That's okay. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No, I don't.
Okay.
While you may have fumbled for Denzas and missed out on generational wealth like a bozo, you know what? It's not too late to FOMO into Dikenzas. The big and beautiful generative peen art you can put in your wallet or on your wall. No roadmap, no utility, just dicks.
Hello, it's Freeman from GMTV. Don't get hacked like I did. Get yourself a Ledger wallet at gmtv.lol/ledger.
รู้กินเหล้าเลิกเหล้าทำงานเก็บเงินทำงานเก็บเงินใช้หนี้ทำงานเก็บเงินได้เรียนมีกินช่วยเหลือผ่องใสเมียรักอบอุ่นไม่ป่วยรวยปัญญาพัฒนาฉลาดชาติเจริญไปถึงไหนแล้วก็ไม่รู้แค่เลิกเหล้า
The year is 10 years from now. Behavioral pacemakers, brain implants that allow users complete control over their neurochemistry, have become massively popular. With the press of a button, users can induce sleep, soothe anxiety, or trigger release of a slew of neurochemicals, effectively known in the medical community as jizzing your brain. Some people spend all day tapping the button. It becomes commonplace to see folks slumped over their buttons in public, nodding off from intense pleasure. The devices replace intimacy. Dates end in mutual button mashing. Remote hacking of the device, known as e-jacking, becomes a prevalent means of social terrorism, but the risk of public ruin doesn't stop the necessity of the implant. Some people refuse to embrace the technology, instead relying on old school methods like sex, drugs, and sniffing their own farts. The outsourcing of pleasure through these portable skitter boxes fundamentally shifts the meaning of happiness. Everything else fades to the background. The button is king.
Bing bong.
Thank you for watching GMTV.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Again, welcome back.
Like we're just starting the show.
Like, what is going on right now? Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I was reading the chat. I was reading the chat. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. Real quick before we take a look at the top charts, I just this was something we had missed. The reveal of the Gobblers is today, by the way, everybody. I'm sure everybody in the audience already knew that, but it's at 4:20 p.m. So yeah, I remember yesterday we were talking about 24 hours after the mint is the reveal. So I mean, impressive that that they are able to do what the Utes team cannot seem to has failed to do for, God, when did they mint? Beginning of September? We're almost 2 months, I think, since the mint of Utes. So yeah, they're revealing in 24 hours at the Gobblers. And then the goo production is going to begin as well at 4:20. And then the app functionality will unlock over the course of the week. So that's why you can't get pages or anything right now. It's a little limited on the website because all that is not unlocked yet.
Right.
Not unlocked. Yes. So let's look at the charts. My God, look at that volume. I mean, that is just still blowing my mind. 7,106 ETH in 24 hours on the Art Gobblers, just crushing everything else, leaving everything else in the dust. Does anything else even matter besides Art Gobblers? And I guess the real question is it a good time to buy an Art Gobbler before reveal, or do you wait after reveal? And that's
after
when
reveal.
you buy. History would tell us you wait
Right.
till reveal.
That's exactly what I would say.
That's exactly what history would say too. We got
History.
some other random garbage on the top 10 here. The JPEG, this was one that was on Art Blocks mint yesterday. Congrats to everybody on your profits. These are stunning. The artist was very brave for making these.
Very brave.
Very groundbreaking, stunning artwork here. Pixelated JPEGs. Yes.
Sometimes I hate life.
I think that's what we say every day.
This is one of those projects that make me hate life.
Bro, you just need to be better at art, and then you could get an art blocks. You could get an Art Blocks drop. If you were better at art, you could drop your art on Art Blocks. You just suck at art.
Can I do something that's not digital art on Art Blocks?
No.
Nope.
Nope, you can't. And so you need to get better at making pixelated JPEGs or something, dude.
I guess so, man.
You missed this one yesterday. This was one that I know you would have loved. Yesterday you missed the waifus next door.
Waifu next door.
You missed the waifus next door. There's something I just can't yeah, I was gonna say there's something going on here.
Is this like AI generated waifu art?
It certainly could be. I mean, we don't know
I think
anymore,
it's
right?
I think
We don't know. She just needs you to lend your umbrella to her.
See, do you see what I mean? Why it's might be because look at the umbrella she's holding, but
missing.
it doesn't come out at the other end.
It's very
like,
AI-y.
To me, I'm like, there's all these
Very
weird
AI looking.
things about it that make me feel like it's AI.
Yeah, you could be right. Oh,
damn,
I'm just
dude,
trying
these
to
girls-
build a building.
All these girls
Anon.
probably have some fucking back problems. You know what I mean? Like, those are
Well, not yet, but they will in like 20 years.
jeez Louise, dude. That's unhealthy.
Unhealthy indeed. We got the Clone X, Takashi Murakami up there. Chromie Squiggles. These are always doing good. These Chrome Squigglies, Squiggly Chromies, always doing good. Cheetahs. I have no idea what this one is actually. This one is one that's I'm unfamiliar with. 8,000 adorable yet badass baby cheetahs. They only consume the finest Cambodian breast milk. Fascinating. That's an interesting detail to add there. Cambodian breast milk. What is it about Cambodian breast milk that's so good?
Bro.
That's what we're all asking.
Bro.
Yes.
You're gonna have to try it before.
Are you
knock
halal
it.
enough? Are you halal enough? Oh, that's too much for me. Oh, max bidding. Another max bidding project. Oh, yeah, dude. I love these max bidding videos. The chanting and stuff. Absolutely amazing. Today we got the Hugo Boss imaginary ones coming out. This is minting today. And all feelings, positive and negative, are valid, and allowing ourselves to feel them is key to our well-being and good mental health. That's the message.
I was gonna say, they got a nice giant brand to like partner with on this. So
Yeah, how did they get that? How did they get that? Was it a lot of cold emails?
Yeah, to a
and
lot of
this was
different.
just
I
the
think
one?
that's how a lot of this works. Is that or maybe I'm sure brands are just reaching, because imaginary ones. I remember I minted it, took profits. What are they? What's the floor on that?
Of the imaginary ones? Let's go.
Yeah, you were late on that chat. You should have just left
know.
it. You don't need to pop.
No,
Now
I had
everyone's
to
gonna
show
read that chat, think we're talking about imaginary one's giant breasts, but
No. Oh, they know
it's
what we're
not.
talking about. It's hard to not know what we're talking about. Okay, so imaginary ones is at 0.62.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
So
look at
I
the
took
chart
profit when it was like 1.2 ETH or something like that. So,
let's see. Let's look at the.
I just
last
don't
30
know
days
what
here.
these.
It's probably getting a little pump. Oh, not really.
Are these being airdropped to? Because they are doing like cars, I think, too, that are getting airdropped to imaginary holders.
Yeah. What happened to
vehicles.
the cars? What happened
Those
with
vehicles. I saw a tweet recently, I think, from them about it, but
No, this is a you got to be on the white list, the allow list, and this is a 0.25 mint. So this is a 0.25 mint. They've minted 863 of them, so they are crushing right now. They will mint out.
that'll be out. Yeah, they'll mint out.
There's
for
only
sure.
1,000, so
So really, it's just okay. So it's imaginary ones, but with Hugo fucking
branding
shirts on.
Shirts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of
riveting.
thing.
Riveting. What else? Are you going to get anything? Let's see. Do you get
Right?
anything
Yeah.
else?
Any more fucking utility other than that, or what?
Well, it's about embracing your emotions.
Dude,
So
what
they're
just a
like,
fucking
when you
cash
get
grab.
dumped on,
Fucking
it's
asshats.
okay to
Cash
feel
grabbing
the
like a
pain and to feel
motherfucker.
anger when you get dumped on this project, because that's part of the
No,
point.
yeah, I feel anger because it's just there. I'm jealous. It's jealous. It's envy. I'm just pissed because I'm jealous. That's it. That they could just easily just sit here and slap some fucking t-shirts on it with Hugo and be like, look, we minted out 1,000 by blinking. Cool. Fuck off, everyone.
Sadness
I'm just
is an emotion that can occur in
jealous.
response to a negative or unexpected situation.
Jealousy. Is jealousy in there?
Oh, I'm sure it is. Letting yourself feel sad doesn't mean wallowing in self-pity. Sadness can help you come to terms with the particular. Is this like a dictionary or Wikipedia? Did they just copy pasta this from Wikipedia?
Is the mint live to the public, or is it's just
it's a allow list only right now.
Yeah, it's allow
and
list. Yeah.
I'm sure fear is on here, joy, anger. That's what Mr. Take Profits is feeling right now. I don't think jealousy's on here. They don't want you to feel that.
Yeah, no, you can't be. You
don't
can't
feel
be
jealous. Just get mad. Just get angry.
Just get angry.
Yeah. So that's that one. That's real fun.
Okay. Cool.
Let's see. What else did I have here? I had something else. Now I can't find it. I'm just lost in the booths.
You just can't escape.
There's this Dead Fellas collab happening with Dim Mak, and also I think Steve Aoki is involved in it.
I was gonna say, is that Steve Aoki?
Yeah, he's involved
Should I know
in
who
it.
Dim Mak is?
It's like a clothing brand, I think. So Dead Fellas and Dim Mak custom capsule collection designed by Dead Fellas co-founder Betty and Psych and Steve Aoki. Skate decks, tees, and hoodies. This will be launching in like an hour, I believe. So that's coming out. That's cool. Real cool. What the are you kidding me? Is this okay? I think this is a Method Man NFT coming out on Coinbase tomorrow. A free mint drop for all Wu Tiger Clan and MEF Averse holders. Exclusive animated comic cover. You know, it's like over a lifetime of collecting NFTs and getting airdrops. What will your wallet look like when you die? You know, just full of just garbage NFTs. Just absolutely amazing.
I have a couple of those wallets, I guess.
Yeah. What percent of the active NFT crowd is into clothing and shoes? You know, it's a good question. I mean, that Nike project is doing pretty well overall. I mean, I don't think a lot of NFT people go outside or go anywhere where it would matter what you're wearing, but maybe I don't know. That's a deep question right there, Dickenza. That's a deep question.
Yeah.
And yes, you have to learn to enjoy getting rugged. I agree, Dolph. Let's go look over here at what's happening on the Solana side of the world. Brains and zombies still just crushing the volume over here. It's kind of hurting my brain because it's really, I think, kind of stupid. I'm not into this project, but it just won't go away, you know? And so there's no Twitter account connected here. I just want to flag it. Can I flag this? Because it just pisses me off. That's all I really can say about that. That's what makes me mad is the brains and zombies. Wait, what is it? Oh, you have to get a zombie and a brain? Is that what's going on here? So you can get you can put the brain into your, oh, here we go. Here's the Twitter account and the website. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll finally figure out what this
brain and the coconut.
Oh yeah, actually, I remember looking at this last week. This hurt my brain. Right. You have to put the brains and the zombies together, and yeah. I just don't give a fuck.
Oh, jeez. He doesn't give a fuck.
I don't care. I just don't care about this one.
Doesn't care.
It just hurts me. The zombies minted yesterday, though. It looks like that's why they're cruising on the chart. This is a project that I just could care less about, really. And I don't know. You probably haven't seen this one yet, Mr. Take Profits. This is the dead gods that aren't dead gods. It's just like D gods. I mean, but just different. D gods with tattoos, essentially.
Yeah, it's a pretty big obvious knockoff.
It's just D gods with tattoos. Is how I feel about
not
this
very original.
No, not very original. It's just but it's been doing really well. They all have tattoos
for them.
So
good for them.
Good on the person who invented that nice little beautiful rug.
Right.
Do you want to talk about the conspiracy? Do you?
Oh, the dude that died?
Before we do that,
the dude
let's
that died?
just take a second to look at Heidi Klum's costume at her Halloween party last night.
Shut the fuck up. That was really her costume.
Yes, this was her costume. She was she had a guy who was being the tail. Literally a guy with a fishing pole following her around, wiggling the tail.
How does she walk in that thing?
You can see there's like a little place down at the bottom where she can shuffle around.
And then her arms just stuck to her sides and stuff.
Yeah, you can shuffle around down there. See,
why the fuck would she? Out of all the costumes you could have, why choose a fucking worm? You know what it reminds me? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the episode of Rick and Morty where Jerry is that worm monster.
Yeah.
Oh god, like a soft little dude.
It does make me think that. You're right. Yes. Maybe Beeple helped her with this concept. I don't know. Oh, Mr. Take Profits, you probably haven't seen the Beeple. Did you see the new Beeple art piece? We can't show it. It's so we can't show
really.
it.
I should go check it out on Twitter now.
Yeah, you should look at Beeple's thing, and then we'll do this story that'll get us canceled. We'll end the show on this story that'll get us canceled.
Let's see. It's not the goats eating a lollipop.
No, I mean this is a couple days ago because he does the artwork every day, so really it's not his latest one. It's the crypto.
The real life Cryptodickbutt, bro.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Oh my god. I can't.
Dickenza's though is concerned that there's a Bitcoin in the water though. What's with the Bitcoin logo in the water?
Because I don't know. I don't know why he put Bitcoin in the water. Right? That doesn't make sense, dude. It's in the.
I know. That's the real mystery.
It's because he has no idea what he's actually doing. He's not really. I don't think he's not. He's in NFTs and shit like that. I don't think people's like crazy.
Like he doesn't
crypto,
actually
dude.
know anything about crypto.
Well, like when he talks about it, he's like, I can't believe I fucking got all those crypto and I cashed out. He's like, fuck
Like
yeah, I
who's gonna
cashed
tell
out.
people that crypto dick butts are on ETH?
Like he doesn't give two shits about what the prices of any of this crap is or what is minting, what's a smart contract. I don't think right. He's not
another
like
goddamn rugger.
He's an artist. Like he doesn't give like two shits about that kind of type stuff. I don't think. At least from the sounds of it, when I hear him talk.
He sold his stuff on ETH. What the fuck?
I know. But I don't think like
he might not even know that he sold it on ETH.
When he's making these like art pieces, I don't think like he's really.
He's probably not the one doing the technicals.
He might not even
he's
be
got
thinking
a developer or something.
He might not even be aware that there's an NFT out there that's a dick butt. You know what I mean? He's just actually just going off of this meme that Elon.
Well,
just
he
tweeted
probably
out
knows that there's an NFT called a dick butt, but he probably I don't know if he knows much about the chains and stuff. Who knows how technical he is? He's an artist.
He's just like, if you see him make his stuff, a lot of it's like he drags and drops a lot of different elements that's already pre-developed, and then he kind of edits it as he goes. And stuff.
Buddy. Okay, we don't need to attack.
And
Actually,
so
I already
I'm not
conspiracied this.
He might not have Ethereum tokens, right? That are already pre-made. So he's just like drag and drop these Bitcoin ones, rearrange them, look like it's water kind of thing. It's like he makes one of these a day. It's not like he's
stock ETH tokens.
He's not Picasso, He's
my conspiracy the other day was that he just uses an AI, but we won't go there. We won't
That's
go there.
interesting.
We're going full conspiratard today. People is an AI artist. And
that would be
here's
so funny. You just like constantly just make. I wonder if you could, Freeman, let's do like a Beeple AI account, and it's just like making Beeple style artwork, but it's AI generated.
That's the thing. Yeah,
once
you
per
could
day.
say. I've never tried that actually in the prompt, but saying Beeple
AI.
yeah,
I know. Yeah, do
that's
like
interesting.
Beeple AI, and then it's just basically
That's
once like people releases a project day, this AI will release a project a day.
Yeah,
cool.
The problem is nobody will care. That's the thing. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. One of the co-founders of MakerDAO,
he's dead.
Died.
Everyone, just
I believe they're saying it's a suicide in Puerto Rico.
Who's saying it's a suicide? Everyone's saying the CIA killed him.
Okay, yeah. Well, the official story is that he died from a suicide. But his last tweet was very conspiratorial. I'll just leave it. He just pretty much said that 3-letter agencies and the elite, with that the P word, are running.
Pedo elite. Who's the pedo elite? That's the one, the group that I'm like,
the ones, the ones. They're running some kind of sex trafficking, entrapment, blackmail ring out of Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands. They're going to frame me with a laptop planted by my ex-girlfriend who was a spy, and they will torture me to death. Now, is this some kind of like is this like John McAfee autism
and let's
type
confirm
thing?
this.
Or
Find his ex-girlfriend and let's confirm that she's a spy, and then we have some legs on this.
well, dude, you're not the only one saying that. The real question is, who was his girlfriend, and how many of your girlfriends are spies? And he tagged Vitalik. It's kind of weird. So
Dude, that's the thing is like that
big mistake having a girlfriend.
The whole female spies. Well, dude, you're a smart tech guy. You're just hanging out at the hotel or whatnot, and then this cute chick comes up and starts talking to you, and the next thing you know, your boyfriend, girlfriend,
Your
not
honey
thinking
trap.
about it. But then, yep, bro, that chick's just a spy, man. If it's too easy, it's a spy, man. It's a spy. Like
He also, his bio says LARPers who self-style as CEOs or CTOs or VCs are a bigger problem than the establishment. They can't build anything and will sell you out in 2 seconds. So maybe this has something to do with that. I don't know. It's very
Our
weird.
producer Dekenza is
Yeah, I
not
know.
too
He's
happy
trying to
we're
help
talking-
us. He's trying to help
Yeah.
us. Yeah, I know. I tried not to say the P word, but Mr. Take Profits just spit it out. And now the stream is going to end any second and not by our choice. It's going to get booted, right? No wonder Twitter won't let us go live.
Is it because YouTube
Don't say it.
because YouTube is
Don't say
protecting
it.
the
Just
pedo
don't- oh,
elites? Is
bro,
that
oh
it?
God, dude. Oh my God. He has to keep saying it. He just has to keep saying it. The banned word is getting repeated over and over. He also
Okay, no
asked an
more.
AI how to escape the central banking cartel's debt slavery. And the AI said, step 1, don't borrow money from the central banking cartel. Step 2, don't buy their debt. Step 3, don't use their currency. Step 4, don't pay their taxes. Step 5, don't work for them. Step 6, don't vote for them. Step 7, don't support
Okay,
them.
don't-
Step 8,
okay,
don't
yeah.
allow them to use your property. Step 9, don't allow them to control your life. Step 10, don't allow them to dictate your future. Step 11, don't allow them to exist.
So
So-
that step 11's all the way down at the bottom. Wait, how'd you escape the central bank debt? Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
I guess
That's the
don't
AI's
use
advice.
banks as like the main shit. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's saying don't use their system, which is
Yeah.
the obvious answer.
And now that guy's dead, huh?
And now he's dead. So that's all we know. We're not going to make any assumptions.
Do you
We're not
think
gonna
that actually, like,
spiritualize.
yeah? I mean, and what other scenarios could be going down here? Like maybe he like owes people a lot of money, kind of thing. Because maybe that debt shit is for him to be like, oh fuck, I'm in a shit ton of debt, and it's all these central banks'
Maybe.
faults, and
Maybe. I
instead
mean,
of-
he seems. I don't know. I mean, he seems
Why- I guess the
paranoid
question
to
is-
me. Would be my.
the question
I
is,
mean,
okay.
this is like what I would feel like a paranoid person would say. Like my ex-girlfriend is a spy who's trying to frame me. Like that's some paranoia stuff, right? Unless it's really happening, of course. Like there's two options. It's either happening or he's super paranoid and crazy. He also seems burned by maybe someone who called themselves a VC or a CTO or a CEO. Somebody burned him. He said they can't build anything and they'll sell you out in 2 seconds. So, he definitely had some personal life shit going on. For sure.
So if he committed suicide, which is, let's be real, it's probably what happened.
That's the official story. Yes.
That's the official
We're going
story.
with the official story, everybody.
He committed suicide.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess the question is like, what was the motive for that?
Well, it could be any of this stuff.
Right. Well, it has to be like to off yourself. You've got to be like one. Okay.
This is the content that should be in the members only second hour show.
If you mint coming up our GM
There we
pods,
go.
you'll have
I
access
did a
to
good
that
job at-
extra content.
Okay, we're getting off that subject. Okay, I don't think we need to delve further into this at all. But it is a happening. It did happen, and people are
Vote in the poll. Did he kill himself
theorizing.
or was he assassinated? What do you think?
Oh, great! Now, see, I'm just trying to avoid the going down the rabbit hole.
We're gonna make this into
take us fully there,
dude. There's so many of these murders, like suicides in crypto. We could totally do a crypto murder suicide investigation podcast.
Oh, great!
Mystery podcast.
Okay, cool.
Those
Should we
are,
do
like,
it?
so
Let's do a
popular.
documentary about this guy. Let's go down to Puerto
we,
Rico.
like, really go down the rabbit hole. Talk to his
it can then
parents,
be a
his
tax
ex-girlfriend,
write-off. It's a
because
trip
our
that's a
ex-girlfriend's
tax
probably
write-off.
like, "Holy shit, he just called me a spy and he just killed himself." And like,
What
what's
if
going
though?
on?
What if then we get too deep and we all of a sudden commit suicide?
We couldn't be luckier. That would be great.
We're trying to track down his girlfriend is what we're tweeting and we're saying on the show, and we're on the beach, we're having a great time, and then the next day we commit suicide. Whoa.
That would be a story. People would finally start watching our shows to figure out what happened.
See, that's the thing. We need to go all that's what we need. We'll be memorialized through our content. Exactly. Dolph says, I thought it was a parody. Exactly. This is a parody. This whole show is a parody of the crypto space. That's all, everybody.
All right. Let's move on. It's been a long epi.
Let's shut this down.
Good to be back.
Yeah. Good to have
Happy
Mr. Take Profits back.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Have a GM-erific day.
Be
And
careful out
we will
there
be back
trading
here.
day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a shit show. Remember that.
Careful with ex-girlfriends. And
know if
just
they're
don't have a
spies.
girlfriend. That I like that
I was gonna
advice
say,
in the tweet.
your current
just
girlfriend
don't have
could
a
be a
girlfriend.
spy. That doesn't have to be an ex one. Yeah, any girlfriend could be a spy, so be careful. Don't trust them.
So just don't have girlfriends.
Boyfriends will never be spies to girls. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, you get to have your pickings. You don't have to be desperate and just go after the first person that shows you attention.
Well, they don't use guys for honeypots. Yeah, I mean, girls are used for the honeypot spy. I mean, that's the classic.
Yeah, and yes, exactly. So yeah, girls, you're all right. It's the dudes that got to be worried about for those spies.
Exactly.
So be careful out there.
Exactly. Okay, everybody. Have a great day. We'll be back
right
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Same time, same place. Please like the show before you head out, and we will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern.
GM.
Have a great
GM.
GM.